Yeah, Netflix, very interesting company, I gotta say. Has a lot of memeing potential. I mean, the old manga, anime, Netflix adaptation usually checks out. I guess Netflix doesn't want the memes to remain dreams. But what's also interesting is when it comes to sexualizing characters. I mean, when it comes to sexualizing children, Netflix is number one. But when it comes to sexualizing adult human female, Netflix is number zero. They don't do that. Nope. Definitely not. Not okay. Not okay according to Netflix standards. I guess they must take their lessons from the Twitter. But it's not only that. It's also interesting how they treat the fans after the fans complain. That's my most interesting take of all. The way Netflix treats fans is the way drug dealers treat addicts. Pretty much with disgust, disdain, because they know no matter what they do, the addict is going to keep coming back. So I'm pretty much sure like they must think the same about the fans. It's like, oh well, the fans are addicted to us. It's not like they're going to cancel their accounts or anything. So we can treat our pay piggies any way we want, with as much disrespect as they want. I mean, first of all, they removed the 5-star rating because people didn't really give a lot of stars to some of what Netflix wanted to pitch to people. So they put that under the rug. But now you also have the example of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I know it's not Bebop. I know, I'm aware. I haven't seen the anime, gotta say. I know it's a really great anime. Oh, V, you should watch it. Oh, you should shut the fuck up. I'm not watching it. Don't have time. You can't make me watch it. But what I understand that in Cowboy Bebop, there is this female character which oozes sexuality. Like that's one of the things, like a lot of feminine energy coming from that. But I don't think Netflix at this point even knows what a female is. They don't know the definition. So of course they're going to tone it down. Now that's one thing. All right, but the second thing, I guess, is the demoralization of men. Is the idea that if you like the original, there's something wrong with you, like you're broken. You need to see a psychologist. What is wrong with you for liking a sexy female character? No, you should like what Netflix tells you to like. That is what decent people like, right? Like the people that are the pillars of society, they watch Netflix and they enjoy everything that Netflix puts out. And then we have like the actress coming out embarrassing herself by saying that, hey guys, as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped and it was amazing. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. So, read fans, the people putting food on her table. Those are who the fans are. Like, she would be starving if it wasn't for the fans. You understand this? Like, without people buying the product, she would be out of a home, unemployed, begging for cash. But because she knows that the fans are like addicts and they will keep putting food on her table, she can treat them like the pay piggies that there are. And she says, like, first I wanted to apologize for the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. So, in other words, she could not look the part. That's what it's called. It's like if you put me, a chubby motherfucker, playing the Hulk. Okay, I don't look the part. It would be weird. But here you have like the passive aggressiveness. It's like, oh, I did not anatomically match. Then it's not your fault, is it? It's the director for casting you. Like maybe you can play other characters that match your part. Clearly, Faye Valentine isn't. But now she starts with the lying, right? Like 6 foot, double D size breasts, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman and they couldn't find her. Clearly, they did not look in the cosplay community. Alright, like, people have access to the internet. We can fact check you. I know, astonishing how I can fact check without Snopes. I don't need Snopes and Politico to do my fact checking. I can just do it myself. Thank you very much. So, either you're lying or maybe the people who were looking for the actresses need to get fired. Because these women exist. You can find them when you go out clubbing. Like, we have this thing called the real world. We do go out. I know it's COVID. I know it's difficult to go out clubbing. But, trust me when I say this, there are people who do go out clubbing. And we do see the women exactly like you described them. There are some of them that look the part. So it was kind of weird. So they just went with a short ass. I know. Am I right? No, you don't know, and you're absolutely wrong. You don't look the part. I'm sorry. There was talk about like, can we put Daniela in a time machine and maybe give her a different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? Prove to be complicated. I'm not going to watch a show where the actresses talk down to me like so. And by the way, I'm not even going to watch a show that does the same shit. Reboots, sequels, prequels, anime adaptations. Can we have something original, please? There's a lot of cool original shows. I mean, I've watched The Kingdom. I loved it. You know, The Platform, really good. Netflix. And there is a little bit of hope. I mean, the way I view Netflix is like a coal, very dirty, disgusting, covered in soot. But sometimes there might be a little bit of a diamond there. So all I'm saying, and before you go, it's like, oh, V, why do you have a Netflix account? It's like, look, you're an idiot, all right? I'm just going to flat out say this. Like, there are things that I can't mention on YouTube. But there are ways, is what I'm saying. Like, if in 2021 you don't know about ways of managing to watch what you want to watch, then you're the problem. What I'm saying is, of course, you should go to a friend of yours, which has a Netflix account, and you watch with him together. Right? That's how you do it. And then you don't have to pay for an account. Watch it together at his house. Huh? Ah, there we go. There we go. Maybe now even the idiots I'm sorry to call. Look, I'm being like the actress. I'm calling my subscriber idiot. Not all of them, but some of them. One like, oh, why do you have a Netflix account? It's like that. It's just like, dude, use your brain, okay? This is why I'm calling you an idiot, because you have such a wonderful brain. You can use the entirety of it, not just some of it. So the other, but as I was saying, you know, like I'm sick and tired of this perpetual childhoodness that they're trying to push on people. It's like, hey, do you remember Cowboy Bebop? Oh, you grew up with it, didn't you? Oh, you can watch it again, just like when you were a kid. Hey, do you remember He-Man and Skeletor? Oh, you can watch it again, just like when you were a kid. So you don't have to fucking grow up anymore. Just be a child forever. It's almost like it's a plan at this point. You know, once it happens, twice it's a coincidence, 3 times it's enemy action. It's almost like they want you to be a perpetual child, isn't it? Like all the shows from your kindergarten and all the shows from your high school, they get to come back now. What? God. She goes on and says, the other thing I wanted to bring up was I wanted to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. You know, we tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip sometimes, it just got lost. Yeah, clearly this woman doesn't go out clubbing. I've seen people wear skin tights outfit and they dance. I would say they dance so good that it would put cuties to shame. Let's put it like that. Anyway, like I was saying, the original costume they made. Yeah, so basically what they're saying is like you wouldn't be able to like the women. Look, they're gas. So I guess what she's saying is that sexy women doesn't exist. All right, like she's gaslighting you. It's like no. The idea of sexy women is a fantasy, doesn't exist. She is the top perfection when it comes to adult human females. You can't get beyond that. And again, if you want what's in the anime, there's something wrong with you. All right, you're just dumb. You should like what Netflix puts out, because like Netflix is 100% correct, and Netflix that I'm not watching it, by the way. Not interested. Not interested at all. I'm not even going to see one episode of it. I don't want to put food on the table of people that gaslight me. Maybe if you don't put food on their table, then they have to buy food. And because of the high gas prices, they're not going to afford gas, so they can gaslight you, huh? Maybe that. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.